Good evening and welcome. I'm Sierra, and I'm the Executive Director of the Friends of the Salt Lake County Children's Justice Center.
And I'm Russ, the President of the Board of Directors with the Friends nonprofit. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and your holiday season is off to a great start.
On behalf of the Friends nonprofit, we're truly delighted that you're joining us for the Gift of Hope virtual gala and silent auction. Whether you're tuning in from your living room, over dinner, or gathered with friends and family across the country for the holiday, thank you. Thank you for carving out this time, for showing up virtually, and for standing with us as we champion hope and healing for our children and families in our community. Tonight, I invite you into a space of connection, compassion, and generosity. Though we may be physically apart, our mission joins us together to support the Children's Justice Center in creating safe, caring environments where healing begins, voices are heard, and lives are restored. Tonight, you'll hear powerful stories of resilience, meet the people behind this vital work, and learn how your support directly changes lives. And yes, the auction is officially open, so feel free to start placing your bids at any time. At the Friends nonprofit, our mission is to empower child victims and their families to transform trauma into resilience. We do this by raising funds and awareness to support the award-winning CJC program, a place where children who have experienced the unimaginable can begin to heal.
For those joining us for the first time tonight, here's a bit more about the incredible work you're supporting. Each year, the CJC program serves over 1,700 children who have survived serious abuse, violence, exploitation, trafficking, or even witnessed homicide. Instead of being interviewed in a police station, these children come to a child-friendly, compassionate environment where they can safely tell their stories, where their voices are heard, their dignity is protected, and their path toward healing begins. At the heart of the CJC program is a multidisciplinary team dedicated to walking beside each child and family every step of the way. Forensic interviewers trained to gently and skillfully help children share their stories, recording their words once so they don't have to relive their trauma over and over. Medical professionals who provide exams with patience and empathy, helping children reclaim a sense of safety and ownership over their bodies. Emergency support funds, which ensure that when a family is in crisis, when they need food, clothing, or a safe place to go, they receive immediate help. Transportation assistance through Lyft rides to appointments, removing barriers for families without vehicles, connections to trauma-informed therapists and victim reparation funds, ensuring that no child is denied healing because of financial hardship. And finally, case management and advocacy, ensuring each family receives the resources, support, and justice they deserve. This program does far more than respond to the initial trauma these child survivors face. It restores hope.
But the need is immense. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, children in our country are more likely to become victims of crime than adults. Here in Utah alone, more than 10,000 cases of child abuse are substantiated each year. And last year, the Utah Division of Child and Family Services received nearly 48,000 reports of child abuse and neglect. Please keep in mind that these are not just numbers. They represent real children, our neighbors, our students, our community's future, who deserve to be safe, to be believed, and to be loved. And that's why your support this week matters so deeply. The CJC was built to meet these needs, to protect the children and guide them through the justice system with compassion, understanding, and expertise. Every service, every safe space, every comforting conversation exists because of people like you. When we stand together, we send one resounding message. Every child deserves safety, justice, and hope. Tonight, you have the opportunity to give that to a child. In just a moment, you'll hear incredible stories that embody the power of this mission. First, from Addison, a child once served by the CJC, and her mother, who shared their family's experience of hope and healing after trauma. Then, we'll hear from Linda, a former family nurse care practitioner who spent over 20 years serving child survivors, and will share what it truly means to witness this transformation firsthand.
Before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to the sponsors who make this evening and this work possible. Our presenting sponsor, Edge Homes, who generously gave $10,000 to support this event, a loyal partner and steadfast advocate for Utah's children. Your long-standing commitment to this cause means more than words can express. To our friends sponsors at the $5,000 level, Roots Partners, STG Consulting, and Zions Bank, thank you for your generous support and for choosing to champion change for kids in our community year after year.
And to our healing sponsors at the $1,500 level, including Russ and Allison Babcock. Thank you for helping make healing possible for so many families. We are profoundly grateful. After the stories, I'll walk you through how to bid in our auction in case anyone needs a quick overview. But for now, I encourage you to sit back, open your hearts, and take in the impact your support is creating every single day. So let's begin. Let's celebrate hope, raise our voices, and raise our bids for every child who deserves a brighter tomorrow. And from all of us at the Friends of the Salt Lake County Children's Justice Center, thank you for being a friend, for believing in this mission, and for helping to turn trauma into resilience. Let's begin.
I was around 8 years old. I actually was helped by the Children's Justice Center. I was sexually abused by a member within my own family. And my mother took me to the Children's Justice Center.
Basically, we took some time. I remember my husband took my daughter out, and when she broke down crying and saying that it had happened, we knew right away that we needed to get her into counseling. And beyond that, we didn't know what to do.
Most people, fortunately, are not aware of what happens if a child is a victim of a severe crime. The Children's Justice Center serves 1,700 children every single year that are victims of severe child abuse.
I remember walking in and sitting down next to the dollhouse, and everyone was so friendly. It felt almost as if it was a homely environment, and it wasn't even as if it was strangers. I felt like I was talking to my aunt or my mom or my uncle.
This is a huge blessing to our family because after we spoke with our daughter about her abuse, I remember her lying in a ball on the floor and just repeating the words as she sobbed over and over. I am broken. I am broken. I can't ever be fixed. I'm broken. And those words just go through my mind over and over again.
One of my favorite things about the Children's Justice Center is it's a place of love. Every last inch and every person you meet has the child victim in mind. And it truly does communicate that there is hope, healing, and justice for these children.
With this hope, healing, and justice, ultimately, children can find happiness again. You go in feeling broken, but that brokenness can turn into just something so beautiful and so strong. And now she's this beautiful, successful, talented, amazing adult who has grown into that person because she received the help that she needed as a child.
The phrase hope, healing, and justice to me means that even though something like this, of course, will influence the rest of your life, it doesn't control you. And you can go on and live your life to the fullest, even though you went through something so awful and so terrible. I have grown so much as a person. And it's so much is thanks to the Children's Justice Center. That phrase really just means to me that I can move on and get past all of the terrible things that I went through and just live my life how I want to.
I'm Linda Lewis, and I'm a nurse practitioner with Safe and Healthy Families at Primary Children's. And I've been doing exams on kids for 30 years. Medical evaluations for child sexual and physical abuse. And of course, I collect evidence. I document normal and abnormals. I do lab tests. I talk to the children about why they're there and the parents, and it is part of the healing process. To me, supporting the child and their family means that I can answer their questions, I can hear their concerns, and then professionally assess them and give them the information so that when they walk away, that they know that they've been heard, they've been cared for, and that they're healthy, whether it's a new healthy or an old healthy. Supporting the Children's Justice Center is providing a safe place for families and children who are alleged victims of sexual abuse and physical abuse. People ask me, how come I do what I do? And this week I was really reminded of why. So she came with her mother and we did the evaluation. And she cried throughout the entire exam. But when we got done, we talked about it. Her body was healthy. I tested her for everything I could. And this morning I called and told her and her mother. And her mother told me when they left from the exam, my daughter said to me, "Did you hear her? She told me I was normal." And that is part of the healing process that occurs with these assault victims. So that is one reason why main reason why I do what I do, and I've done it for so long. It's for the children to know that they're okay.
To place your first bid, navigate to the auction tab at the top of the page. Once there, you'll find the Register to Bid button on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll need to either sign up, or if you already have an account, go ahead and sign in. You'll enter your billing details first, followed by your personal details, including your shipping address. Now you're ready to bid. Pick the item you want to bid on first. Click the Place a Bid button. Choose the amount of your first bid, and then simply click the button to confirm your bid. Now that your first bid is placed, navigate back to the auction page to look at other amazing items. Thank you for participating.
To everyone who's tuned in tonight, whether you're a longtime supporter or joining us for the first time, thank you. Your presence tonight matters. Your generosity matters. Every bid, every donation, every word you share about this cause helps a child take one more step towards safety, healing, and justice. At the Friends of the Salt Lake County Children's Justice Center, our mission is built on the belief that no child should ever walk alone through trauma. And thanks to you and your support tonight, we're continuing that promise. The silent auction will remain open for the next week, closing on December 6th at 8 p.m. So please keep bidding, sharing, and giving over the coming days. Every contribution stays right here in our community to support children and families rebuilding their lives after unthinkable experiences.
Before we close, I want to once again extend our heartfelt thanks to the sponsors who made this evening possible. Edge Homes, our presenting sponsor, thank you for your steadfast partnership and unwavering commitment to protecting Utah's children. Our friend sponsors, Roots Partners, SDG Consulting, and Zions Bank. And our healing sponsor, the Babcock family. We are so deeply grateful for your support and for believing in this mission.
As we close the evening, I want to leave you with this thought. Every act of kindness, every dollar raised, every story shared, it all weaves together to form something powerful. A community where children are heard, protected, and given the chance to begin again. From all of us at the Friends of the Salt Lake County Children's Justice Center, thank you for being a part of that community and for being a true friend to children and families in need. Have a wonderful night, keep bidding, and may your holiday season be filled with peace, joy, and the knowledge that your generosity has created real, lasting hope. Thank you again, and good night.